Alright everyone, it's finally time. Mortal Ambition Alter Edition is finally here. And I've really got some thoughts about it that I'll be sharing throughout the video today. But first I want to mention something really exciting. I'm doing a giveaway during this video. I'll have more information about how you can enter into this giveaway in just a little bit, so hang out for just a moment, indulge me while I do my intro, and I'll tell you about how you can enter. If you follow Grand Archive very closely, you may have seen some people saying things about Mortal Ambition reprint set, this Alter Edition, as this set is not being something that is really needed right now. A lot of people, at least in the US, have a sense that there's already enough Mortal Ambition out there, and that this new reprint set isn't necessarily something that is needed. And speaking for myself as somebody also in the US, I would agree. It does feel like there's already just enough of this set floating around, and this isn't really a needed reprint. But, and for people outside America, this might blow your mind a little bit, that I am aware that other parts of the globe exist, and that America is not just the only place in the world. And I've been told by a number of people that Mortal Ambition First Edition has been sold out for a long time. Distributors haven't had it available for stores for months and months and months. This set was a huge moment for Grand Archive, helped a lot of people get into the game. It also helped get meaningful reprints out to players. And if you're in other parts of the globe, that was a really appealing product for you. So it makes sense that it sold out. It sold so well. And with the growth of the game in other parts of the world, this reprint will be meaningful. But before I get too far, let me go ahead and tell you about today's giveaway. I'm really excited about this, and I think you will be as well. Entering into the giveaway is quite simple. Like the video and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. And then down below in the comments, let me know which card that I opened today you would like to have. It might be the UR or a particular foil, or maybe there's an SR that you're missing one of so you can finish a playset. Whatever card is most appealing to you, let me know in the comments down below. On February 20th, I'll be selecting a winner, and I'll notify you through the comments in this video, so be sure to be on the lookout. I want to do this as a thank you, as this will be my 101st video uploaded about Grand Archive, and I want to do it as a thank you to everybody who has watched my videos, supported me, and encouraged me. Thank you so much for being here. And again, make sure you like the video, make sure you are subscribed, and leave a comment down below with which card that I opened today you would like to have for your opportunity to go ahead and win that card. Now, let's get back to opening up this booster box. Getting back to talking about this new Alter Edition for A and B, there's going to be 20 new unique cards that are printed into this set. And then, of course, your reprints as well. The Everflame Staff CSR, oh my gosh, this card is gorgeous. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll try and put it on the screen off to the side so it's not disrupting the pack opening. But oh my gosh, the art is insane. So be on the lookout for that. I think that card is going to be pretty pricey too. Not only do people really love that Fire Daochan deck, and they're going to want this, there's also this fact that this is an alter set. And if you're newer to Grand Archive, historically, the character rares, these signature cards for alter sets, tend to have a higher price tag. A lot of first edition gets opened up. A lot of booster boxes get cracked. Alter editions always seem to lag behind. So whenever there's a chase CSR that people are going to want, either it's extremely playable or for collectors that participate with Path of Silver, these types of cards like this Everflame Staff CSR always end up being rather pricey. So frankly, I hope that I open one today, and I also hope that any of you that decide to open up some of this product, I hope you hit one as well. Let me know in the comments if you did. There's also a couple of new unique allies as well. There's a Jin focused one that is Norm, and there is a Ranger focused one that is Wind. Both of these are also getting CSRs. These are net new cards. They haven't been in decks before, but I will say both of them do seem quite powerful. I think the Wind one in particular is nutty, and I suspect is going to be quite good. So look out for Wind Ranger. I think we're all about to endure some pain as this card comes out, but that CSR I suspect is going to be quite expensive as well. But if I was to make my guess just based off of what I know from the past, I think that Everflame staff CSR is going to be the chase CSR for the set. And I think I see something here. This looks, yep, finally. All right, I've been wanting to see this in person. This is the A&B Alter reprint of 3 Visits, one of the most powerful cards I think this game has seen so far. Oh man, so this new art, honestly, I think I like it more. I think I like it more than the first edition. I don't know. It's a really cool kind of moment too. So the original one had the 3 characters coming up and going up to the gate of the house, and then Kongming lets them in, and the new art for Alter is now we've got Guan Yu and the others. They're now inside of Kongming's house, and now they're having their discussion. So I think it's a really cool kind of story thing going on here too, between the first version and the second version. And oh man, I can't get over this new art. I think it looks so cool. I think I like this more. I think I like this more than the full art. Maybe that sounds crazy. But hey, we hit our first foil. It's a Swerving Spring. It's just a common, but we hit a foil. Getting back to this set though, I'm really going to be curious to see how this set sells. I know we're not really going to have any information. That's not something that gets provided out to the public for this game, but I think get a sense as to how it's performing. What I do want to say is that I do think it was necessary to print this Alter edition, despite people thinking that, now wasn't the right time and they should continue to wait. I think knowing that other parts of the globe have been out of this product for a while now just says that now was the time. And sure, maybe Weebs the Shore could have waited another few months, maybe 6 months, and finally have done the reprint. And maybe it would have sold better out of the gate. But I think knowing now about the distribution of the set just not being there anymore, I think it was the right call. And I commend them a little bit for going ahead and just doing it now. I imagine they probably could have made a little bit more money maybe if they would have waited a little bit longer. But truth be told, I think now was the right time. I think it was the wise decision to go ahead and get this out, even if maybe it won't sell as well in certain markets. And also, it's probably okay if it doesn't sell that well, because Radiant Origins isn't that far out. Pantheon decks aren't that far out either. So there's a lot of product coming quite soon. So hey, if Mortal Ambition, this Alter Edition set, isn't really kind of something you need, doesn't seem appealing, then I think more power to you. I get it. Go ahead, save your money, and go ahead and wait for Radiant Origins or these Pantheon decks. Thinking about it now too, kind of in the moment, it is kind of interesting to see, I think what was Grand Archive's not only most successful set, but also probably most new player friendly set. The reprint for it is coming out just a few months before Radiant Origins, the capstone set, which is I think also going to have a lot of cards that are appealing to newer players, whether that be reprints or support for champions or decks that they're building. Something that I have said for a long time now is that whenever it comes to getting into Grand Archive, just like any other trading card game, many people, when they first are getting in, will gravitate towards more budget decks. It's just the best way to go. You're still feeling it out, you're still trying to understand the game, you're not sure how much money you want to invest into playing a game. It's just like any other game, right? But Grand Archive runs into, I think, a small amount of a problem. I don't think it's as large as maybe it was a little bit ago, because I do think you can build some budget decks that are budget friendly right now. But the one issue that I think a lot of people that are getting into the game and brewing these kind of starter decks, these decks for newer players, is that these decks commonly want a Grand Crusader's Ring. And for a while, this card was still quite expensive. And for one thing, Radiant Origins is going to bring that price down even more as Grand Crusader's Ring is seeing a reprint. But also, if you haven't noticed, Grand Crusader's Ring right now on TCG Player is like 21 bucks, which is insane. I don't think I've ever seen that card this cheap. And while as a new player, I think a little bit ago, it would have been pretty difficult to convince yourself to buy a Grand Crusader's Ring for north of $50, $60. $20, I think, is more reasonable for a certain population of players. Now, I understand that some players, $20 is still too much, and I can't shop with other people's wallets. It's not how it works. Nobody should be doing that. But I do think that if you're coming from other trading card games and coming into Grand Archive, $20 for a staple that you only need one copy of is pretty good. And the fact that this is likely going to continue to go down with the next upcoming set is great news as well. And then we also have the Mordred Recollection deck coming out as well in a few months that includes a playset of Dungeon Guides and Frostborn Paladins, and we're starting to look really good here. We're starting to look like these new players that want to come and try out the game, that want to get involved. Maybe you yourself have some friends that play other trading card games that have maybe shown a little bit of interest in Grand Archive, but never wanted to commit, perhaps due to price. I think we're coming up to a certain time in this game where it's going to be extremely new player friendly. So I think, again, between this Altar Edition for Mortal Ambition and Radiant Origins and the Mordred deck coming out soon, we're in a really great spot for new player acquisition into this game. But I can also tell you who is not in a good spot, and that is me in this booster box right now. I'm not sure if you've really kind of been paying attention to what's been going on in the background as I've opened this up, but this 3 visits that we opened, that is carrying this box opening so far. And that's all right. I've seen some cards that we pulled so far that I do think are meaningful, but we really haven't hit any of those new A and B altar specific SRs that we're looking for. Haven't seen those come up yet, which is a bit of a shame, but again, this 3 visits I'm quite happy to see, so at least we have something so far. I do think we've also hit all of our foils for this box. We've got 3 of them, and let's go ahead and get through this last pack, see if we hit, maybe this will be the one pack magic, maybe we'll hit the CSR. Yeah, and we didn't. That's how it is. Tough break, but it's just one booster box. The odds of hitting a card like a CSR is extremely low, so. But let's go ahead, I'll lay out the cards that we opened, the ones that I think are relevant, people are potentially going to want for the giveaway, so that everybody can take a look. And yeah, let's see what we got. We did alright. I really think though that this 3 visits is definitely the standout card for today. It's a card that people have struggled to complete playsets of, I know of, at least when it came to the full art one from first edition. It was just a card that was kind of tricky to find, so I suspect that 3 visits is gonna be the card that people want today, and because of that, knowing that people still need to finish their playsets and are still missing some full art versions from first edition, I'm going to also offer up a first edition 3 visits for the giveaway as well. So while I think some people might be interested in the new 3 visits, I suspect some of you already have maybe 1, 2, or 3 of the original printing of 3 visits. So if you are more fond of the first edition, or that one is just the one that you're looking to complete a playset of, let me know in the comments for the giveaway, and I'll happily send you that one instead if you do end up being the winner. I wish all of you the best of luck when opening up your own boxes of Mortal Ambition if you do decide to. And I guess I'll go ahead and close out this video. I want to say thank you for watching. Good luck with the giveaway as well. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye.